Don't try this at home, kids. If you break it like I might do, your parents might decide to whoop up on you. Give you a good old-fashioned butt whipping. It's kind of sort of acting. There we go. There we go. Almost, kind of, sort of. Yeah, okay. So those pop off. Corners for the hinges. Got one. Don't want to tear that up. Okay, no screws there. Alright, so this should be a whole lot easier now. Should be. Let's see if I can get a hold of it to do it. There we go. One side to pop. It's definitely not wanting to come willingly, I'll put it that way. Had one side to pop. There we go. Okay, okay. Yep, sound like popcorn. Okay. Bottom side's nothing fancy. Looks like a little bit of a... that would be over the solid state drive. That's probably some kind of a thermal compound looking thing. It's got a little indentation in it. Okay, so here's what we have. Alright, dual fans for the cooling. You go out this way and out that way on both sides. Tons of heat pipe. All of this stuff. All copper heat piping. It's all for CPU and GPU. One's video, one's processor. I think that's processor. Looks like it because of the tie down for that. Video is probably over here. There's the Wi-Fi. Got two speakers over here, and one over here. So I figured that little one there, the little round one, is probably supposed to be an added bass. Got something on it. Can't tell what. Looks like moisture. Memory is right here. There's one, crucial memory. Digital Storm part number. There's one M.2 drive. It's an Intel SSD. I can't read the actual number on it. So it looks like a 660p series. But it's an Intel solid state drive, not a quote-unquote Digital Storm, which I didn't figure they actually manufactured their own drives. So, but I was kind of surprised it was an Intel instead of like a Kingston or possibly even a Crucial or one of the other major brands. Got IO board here, IO board back here, IO board over here, and nothing up in the front. Pretty good sized battery. It is a 4100 milliamp hour, 62 watt hours, 62.32. So should actually do fairly decent on battery life. I normally don't try to go more than about 2 hours without plugging in. So I know this video probably sucks because I don't have the fixed stuff like all the fancy guys do. But let me get this back panel put back on. Would you quit messaging me already? Jeez. I'm busy. Okay. Let me get this back on without it tearing up. Okay, maybe I need to go the other way. See if I can tear this up again. Alright. Okay. There we go. So it snaps from the back and lays down like this is what it does. So I kind of got it off backwards, but it's off. Snap a couple little spots in right here. These are in. These hinge covers back on. Hopefully I can get them right. Not tear them up. There's one. Just kind of snap in place. Little tab on the outside part for those who are curious. Okay. I'm going to set this aside since I'm going to set it down flat. Then get the power supply out and get it hooked up. this inside here. Wow, even uses the same type of power cord on the power supply side. Uses the same one as an actual desktop computer. So yeah, pretty good sized. Okay. Alright, let's get this plugged in so I remember where the plug is. There we go. Looking for exterior lighting for charging of some kind. One back there, nothing on the exterior, so I imagine it's probably on the inside. And yes, I know the screws are there, I still have to put them back in. Okay, yep, there's one on the inside. Right there, underneath this little cover. Okay, there it is. Sound Blaster Cinema 5 Audio, GeForce RTX i7 9th Gen. Supposed to be a Windows Precision touchpad. Not for sure, probably won't ever use it unless I'm just driving or out on the road somewhere and just need to do something real quick, because I normally use a external mouse, outside mouse. Okay, so let's peel this. Since this is actually my laptop, get a little what they call peel porn on here. This is not a touchscreen display. Here's one. There's one for that, for the power buttons. Goes there. And there's a red tab I saw somewhere. I thought I did. For one of the corners. I swore there was a tab. Filling this up. Oh, I'll just do this. Okay. Maybe that was on one of the other ones. Right there. That's all. Protective cover. And you got this one here for the mouse. Flip over. That's a big mouse pad though. That's 4 inches, 4.5 inches wide. Has a little LED right here, probably to indicate whether it's active or disabled. Yeah, it's a nice little laptop. Let's see what it's got. Okay, it's on. Webcam is up here. I'm assuming that there looks like there's a little hole right here for a microphone. And I don't know why it says admin. It should be prompting for a setup. So, oh, that's right. They did do stress testing on it for the video, the memory, the hard drive, and here's the RGB keyboard. Accent lighting up here in front, and Digital Storm logo and backlights up. That's a the display is, to me, it seems like it's a little on the flimsy side, if you can see it. You can watch the reflection. And that's probably just tension in the hinge, plus this doesn't have a whole lot of superstructure to it or anything to really brace it a lot. Like, it's probably just the tension in the hinge, because of it's not super stiff. It doesn't try to pick the laptop up when you open it up. Even coming from this, you're not raising the laptop up. But like I said, this is a pretty hefty sized laptop, so, and when you close the lid, it goes in standby. So it's probably sitting there cussing me for not making my mind up whether I want it open or closed. Okay, I'm going to set this here. Some of this stuff. Once we get it up and going here. We have a couple of icons over here. There's a power, a charge, and something else that's over here, along with a couple of little lights. They're over here. The number lock does not light up anything. Doesn't change colors or anything when you do that. Caps lock, oh, that's what that is. Okay, caps lock up here does light up on this one. See it right here. It indicates caps lock. It also pops up here on the screen, caps lock. Lock and unlock. But yeah, it's definitely big, bigger than what I was expecting. So it's a 17.3 inch, I believe it is. I think that's what I said it was. Let's see. Yeah, 17.3 full HD IPS display, 144 hertz refresh rate, 1920 1080. So let's get a couple of things knocked out here. Yeah, them having an admin on it isn't really that big of a deal, but like I said, I plan to do a clean install for Windows 10 Pro instead of Home. And all of the software that I need for it has already been downloaded and stored on, not my NAS here, but my other computer that's in the house. I've got a desktop in there. The battery is at 89%. Wow, they must have had it fully charged while they were running their stress test, and it just lost that little bit for the it was almost a week that it took for it to get here. It left out, I got the shipping notification Monday night and it got here today, so I figured they probably had it boxed up and we're just working on processing it through shipping on Monday, and so it was probably unplugged at that time. But it's pretty nice. I'll do more on benchmarks and things like that whenever I get everything all installed and get. I don't want to leave Windows 10 Home on it. I mean, I'm going to install Windows 10 Pro, so that's what I'm going to do when I go in the house, is install Windows 10 Pro on it, and then I'll run all the benchmarks once I get all the drivers and the benchmarks installed to be able to do all that along with the software for the actual laptop. I know it's a bit long-winded. I still have to shut it off, flip it over, put all the screws back in it, stuff like that. I do intend on upgrading the memory. It only has 16 gigs in it. I want to go up to 32. And I will probably go from 2666 to either 2800 or 3000. I'll have to do some research and see whether or not the Core i9 would actually benefit from that. The 9750H will actually benefit from having a faster memory. I would imagine that it would help a little bit, but I don't know if it would be anything substantial. So anyway, that's the end of the video for right now, and I will have more up here in probably within the next day or so. Y'all have a good day. Merry Christmas to you.